guys, Joe on it here, bringing another battle replay for Rome 2. We have a 3v3 siege. Just want to say this real quick. I am part of the Backseat Generals. It is myself, Gorm, Moulnier, and Lord Ellington, or Ellington Total War. I will make sure to put the links down for Gorm's and Ellington's YouTube channels in the description, so please make sure to get over there and check out their channels. They're putting out some pretty good stuff so far. Let's get to the army comps. We have Rome, Carthage, and Kush attacking, though you can't see any of the armies because this is the version of the attackers. So we have Arverni, Macedon, and Rome as a defending army as well. So we do have two Rome factions in this battle. Let's get to the attacking Rome faction first. This Rome army is being commanded by Freestyle. He has his normal, regular general bodyguard. He also has brought with him 3 units of the Syrian archers. He's got 6 units of Evocati cohort back here in the trees. As his units of armored legionnaires, he's got 3 units of veteran legionnaires, 1 unit of auxiliary infantry, and 6 units of armored legionnaires. So that's pretty good force there. We move over to Carthage. Carthage is being commanded by Kaiser Doggy II. He has his regular, again, general's bodyguard here. He's brought 1 unit of the Libyan peltasts. He also has 3 units of his Cretan archers right here. There's the unit of peltasts. He's got 3 units of his Cretan archers, like I said. He has brought with him 2 units of his pikemen. They're right up here on some towers. He also has a bunch of mercenaries. He's got 2 units of Iberian swordsmen, 2 units of nobles, which are back here in the woods, just kind of hiding back over here, waiting to be used. He's also brought 3 units of the Samnite warriors, and he also has 6 units of the Libyan infantry here. He's got so pretty well round out army again here for him. He's got a lot of heavy units. He's got a couple of towers on this side as well, so he is definitely spreading out on this front wall here. Should be pretty interesting to see how well Rome and Carthage are going to be able to take this settlement, at least try and push into the front settlement here. And then we swing all the way over here onto the left flank of the settlement. We have Kush, who is being commanded by Ulfer, one of the guys from Team Hungry Wolves, so we'll get to see what he's going to be able to do. He has brought with him his normal general as a Kushite Royal Guard. He also has 4 units of the Kushite archers up over here in the trees, being protected by 5 units of the armored Shotel warriors. He's got 5 units of the Shotel warriors here on towers, 4 units of slave infantry. He's got another unit of Shotel warriors here hidden in the woods. Like I said, the defending forces we will not be able to see until the attacking factions get closer up, but as we can see right here, there are 3 units of the auxiliary Syrian archers here for Rome. We can also see that Rome has 2 wall artilleries, Arverni has 2 wall artilleries as well. So without further ado, let's get this one going here. Actually, I should have probably started this one a little bit, but we'll do a little bit of a fast forward so we can get these units up on closer to the walls here. Okay, so up here now we're starting to see some more of the Macedon forces. They are defending the walls. So this is actually going to be, has the possibility of a really good battle here. We got a unit of Thurio spears, a couple of units of Cretan archers up on the walls here, Thorax swordsmen, unit of hoplites defending the gate, some more Thorax swordsmen along the length of the gate here as well. Starting to see into some of the second line of defense, Thorax pikemen, some mercenary Cretan archers. Let's see if we can see any more of Rome. Okay. Starting to see a couple more units of Rome over here. He's got a couple of units of Evocate's cohort here. A couple more units of archers. Actually, he's got a bunch of archers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units of archers on this side. Woof. Okay. That's going to be a little difficult, I would imagine. That's a lot of archer power coming over these walls. Ulfer is moving up his 4 units that have the slaves on them up. We have a unit of Equites coming out here for Rome. Let's see, they are currently in their flying wedge formation, so we'll have to see what kind of damage they're going to be able to do. Ulfer's not going to really have to worry about his archers at all. As I said, they're all defended by all of these armored Shoto warriors over here. Rome is still moving up. The attacking faction of Rome is still pushing up his towers, actually moving up his Syrian archers here, probably to get some fire off. Yeah, trying to get rid of, at least get rid of one unit of the Cretan archers here. What is this? I have a couple of units of heavy horse coming around here for Arverni. That could be very interesting. It could be really bad if these archers are left over here undefended. That could be a really bad time for Rome over here, as we see the 2 units of the heavy horse for Arverni disappearing again, hidden into the woods. Carthage is pushing up a bunch of his towers. Actually, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9 towers. Okay, so he brought his maximum amount of towers. Rome over here has brought 1, 2, 3, 4 towers, 5 towers over here. He does have a couple of ladders, but he has disbarked them. He's gotten off of them. Dismounted, that was the word I was looking for. Sorry. Let's get over here, see what Kush is up to. So we do have the unit of Equites coming out. Royal Guard General coming around as well. Fired some archers firing down onto this Slave Infantry unit. But they are on the tower, so they're not going to take any damage. They are not fire arrows, so I guess the Equites are just going to come over here and knock these units off of the towers to slow down the process of Kush's attack. Trying to move a unit of his Shoto warriors over here. This unit of Slave Infantry's morale is dropped, but they are not, I mean, they've lost about 30 men or so of their unit, 32 men of their unit. So let's get back over here. Okay, Carthage is starting to land some of his towers onto these walls here. We have Thorax swordsman over here defending. More of his army is now starting to show up. We have a unit of the Cretan archers, a unit of the regular archers from Macedon, a unit of spear warriors starting to show up over here for Arverni. Another unit chosen swordsman over here. There was a unit here. I couldn't tell if that was just hoplites or maybe if it was a unit of pikes for Macedon. So this Macedon archer unit is getting some fire down. Are they firing? They are not firing. Okay, it's just this tower that is currently firing. Thorax swordsman coming over to meet this unit of Libyan infantry climbing up onto the walls. Second unit of Libyan infantry about to disembark from their tower here. Unit of chosen swordsmen have pushed over to reinforce the ranks of Macedon, and here comes a lot of fire here coming in from these mercenary Cretan archers, firing into units that are in reserve. So well done by the Carthaginian player here. Kaiser Doggy the second, getting some good volleys into the reserve troops here, Arverni and the Macedon Cretan archers here. Libyan infantry doing well against the 1 unit of swordsmen. He's got 2 units of his Libyan infantry taking on 1 unit of the Thorax swordsman. Let's get back over here real quick. Okay, so we do have a unit of cavalry that's out from the Macedonian player. He has a unit of citizen cavalry who's getting absolutely wrecked. Did they end up getting any kills? 11. No, that's not. 14 kills. And they are all but destroyed. So, not entirely best for the money, but I mean, it's not broken. They're still there, so they still can be used. Let's take a look over here, see how Kush is doing real fast. Kush is still moving up more of his units. He's rearranging some of his towers, and the unit of Equites that was over here has lost 19 men so far. We do have a unit of archers up on the walls here, breaking for Macedon. Armored legionnaires taking on some Celtic warriors. Let's scroll down in here, see some combat. As you can see, it's a little laggy. This was a replay that was sent in, so it has, I mean, it's probably just going to be a little laggy here and there throughout the battle. There are at least 2,000 plus men on each army, or on each side for the attackers and the defenders. Okay, so a lot more of the Macedon players now starting to show up. We have a unit of Thurio spears, a unit of hoplites here, chosen spearmen for Arverni. We do have a unit of the Celtic skirmishers up on the walls, and a unit of Thorax pikemen here. The unit of archers that had broken on the wall is returning back to the town center. Another unit of Arverni is starting to break here. Celtic warriors getting absolutely shredded by some of the 3 units of the Syrian archers here for the attacking Rome player. Celtic warriors here getting beaten back by some veteran legionnaires, armored legionnaires here fighting against some thorax swordsmen. We have a unit of the spear warriors coming over now to take on some of the armored legionnaires from the attacking Rome. And I did real quick, you saw the Roman general push over, and he did finish off the rest of the citizen cavalry here that was from Macedon. But look at that. 3 units of noble cavalry, noble horse I should say here for Arverni. That could be dangerous, as Rome here only has 1 unit of cavalry. And I don't believe, Carthage didn't bring any cavalry either aside of his general. And Cush's general is way back over there. He is the largest cavalry general, the cavalry presence that the attackers have. So that could be a little bit of a problem right over here with those 3 units of Arverni cavalry. Let's get back over to Cush real quick, see what he's doing. He is still... Okay, he is starting to move up one of his units on a tower here with slave infantry. Rome has now stopped fire. They are just all holding their lines here. So it looks like for right now we're just going to focus on this side. Carthage making a really good push in here with his units of Libyan infantry. Ooh, fire coming down on top of the hill here. Gallic hunters getting some good fire down onto these Libyan infantry units. Carthage has moved over one of his units of Cretan archers over onto this side, getting some fire into the chosen swordsman here for Arverni. Tower was starting to be silenced, is being silenced here by Carthage. That's a fantastic job there. You won't have to worry about that as well. And the gate on this side for Rome is neutralized as well, so they won't have to worry about those towers. Big old fight here. We have a unit of armored legionnaires taking on 2 units, a unit of chosen swordsmen, naked warriors for Arverni, and a unit of Thurio spears from Macedon. Another unit of a Evocate cohort coming up onto the wall. And Rome has pushed Macedon back for the most part. They've either killed their units or pushed them back. We have another unit of thorax swordsmen here, breaking, being quickly followed by a unit of armored legionnaires, a unit of Evocate cohort. Do have way back over there, so the Arverni cavalry has moved. At least one of the units has moved from their initial spot here, where we saw the Roman general get an eye on them real fast. Really good pushing here so far. The veteran legionnaires that were over near this gate have now wrapped in behind the unit of Thurio spears and chosen swordsmen. Another unit of armored legionnaires have pushed over here as well. I would maybe stop the archer fire, probably getting some friendly kills, as these 2 units are pretty much completely surrounded by these 4 units from the attacking Rome player here. So this entire front section here of the wall for Rome has been taken over. They have pushed back Macedon, and I don't think maybe Arverni had a couple of units over here. So well done by the Rome player so far. Carthage is doing pretty much the exact same on this side, surrounding units from Arverni. Got a unit of chosen swordsmen here completely surrounded, with a unit of his Samnite warriors, another unit of thorax swordsmen about to break, and he is starting to move up a unit of his Libyan infantry, though there are... Okay, so we have the Gallic hunter still up here on the wall, getting some really good rear shots, flank shots I should say, into the Samnite warriors here, so that should be a little bit of a help. And we do have a unit of depleted thorax swordsmen pulling back up onto the hill. So a couple more units from Rome starting to show up on this hill. We have a unit of Evocate cohort, another unit of Evocate cohort, Syrian archers moving their way around up onto the hill, auxiliary infantry for the defending Rome. Cush has now landed a tower. Yes, he's got 1 tower up on the wall, starting to disembark a unit of slave infantry up onto the wall. They will be taking on this unit of auxiliary infantry. Archers continue. Oh, another unit of Equites coming out of the gate. I don't think that's the same unit. We'll have to see. Yes, that is the same unit, because they're down to 60 out of 80. So they have come back out of the gate again, hitting into a unit of slave infantry. Cush landing a tower on this side as well. He's got a unit of slave infantry landing here, pushing up, and probably going to get into this unit of the Balearic slingers here, and the wall artillery here for the defending Rome player. Did real quick peek 2 units of Socii Equites over here for the defending Rome player. So he has at least 3 units of cavalry that we are aware of now. Cush. Carthage has this entire front section of the settlement taken over. Rome absolutely has full hands on this front. He has taken the gate. They both have silenced towers, and I would assume that Carthage is probably capturing this tower as well. A flag is almost, so he just needs to move up a unit into that circle so he can solidify that tower for himself. We have a unit down here on the ground. Shotel warriors pushing up. Looks like maybe they're going to start setting fire to the gate here. Rome is starting to retreat his Balearic slingers on this side. Is that all he brought with him? Just Balearic slingers? Can't really see. Wasn't there a unit? Yeah, there's a unit of archers up over here. Well, so that's good for them. We have a unit of the slave infantry starting to waver and break a little bit as they charge in to the units of the Evocate cohort for the front line of Rome. And the game has frozen up a little bit. This replay has frozen up a little bit. It is a little choppy, like I said. Again, this is a replay that was sent in, so maybe it's, I don't know, maybe something happened with the transfer process between myself and Ulfer actually is the one who sent in the replay. I don't remember if I had said that in the beginning of the video or not. We have another unit of Shotel warriors pushing up on the wall over here. Defending Rome is sending over a unit of Evocate cohort over here to take on this unit, trying to probably also maintain control of this one archer tower here. Yes, the defenders still have control of this gate. So Kush has a lot of his forces up onto the walls now. All of his towers, aside of maybe one or two, have been landed. Carthage making a big push in here. Got a lot of units pushed way forward, actually. Yeah, he's being super aggressive. I like it. It's very good. Very good tactic here. As you can see, I mean, from our vantage point, there's really not a lot of guys over here. They have some archers, moving some Gallic hunters over here, regular archers for here on the walls for Macedon. A couple more units. We have a unit of hoplites here. Actually, we're starting to get some eyes on some more. 2 units of Oathsworn up over there. We have the Spear Noble General, a unit of Thorax Pikemen in the center here for Macedon. Sorry if I'm jumping all over the place, but there is a lot of things going on. I know it's only a 3v3, but I'm starting to try and see more of the units. A couple actually more units of shield bearers back over here for Macedon. We have a Foot Companion General, a Legatus General here for the defending Rome. Kush is making a pretty good push in here so far. Does not look like there were as many. Oh no, they are still here. Okay, I didn't see them. I didn't see all these flags over here still for Rome. Shotel warriors over here taking on a unit of auxiliary infantry, some armored legionnaires, Evocate cohort, and auxiliary. But Kush is now starting to get some of his archer fire in, continuing to fire in on the rear lines. Let's see where these arrows go. Yes, firing in onto the Balearic slingers for Rome here. His units of armored legionnaires making up his second line of defense. Let's get back over to Macedon and to Carthage over here, see how well his push is going. Unit of the Syrian archers over here getting some fire down onto some mercenary Cretan archers. Cretan archers seem to be firing back. Unit of African pikemen here for Carthage, just holding their position strong. 2 units of the Samnite warriors. 1 Libyan infantry, 1 unit of Samnite warriors over here taking on a unit of shield bearers. Well placed couple of units here. Syrian archers getting some flanking fire, or over. They're able to at least shoot over the heads of their own troops into the Samnite warriors here. So that's pretty well done there by the defending Rome player. So yes, the attacking Rome faction has completely taken this front. Oh, didn't see this. We have the Arverni heavy horse coming out. They have surrounded the Carthaginian general. He's down to 21 men out of 40. The other unit of heavy horse is charging into some of the Cretan archers here that have not had the opportunity to get up into the settlement yet. So well done there by the Arverni. Is he going to take out... Looks like he's going to... Yep. Carthaginian general has now been routed off of the battlefield. He does have these... Carthage still does have his 2 units of noble fighters back here in the woods. The Carthaginian ally Rome here is moving over some units, but they are foot troops, so they will not be able to catch up to the heavy horse over here. This unit of heavy horse has taken some losses, and they did rout this unit of mercenary Cretan archers here for Carthage. So well done there. Good job by the Arverni player here. He took out the Carthaginian general and another unit of the archers here for Carthage. So pretty good. Well done there. Kush is still getting some really good pushes in here. Actually looks like this front section here, this middle section by the gate here, is still being defended here. Gate is smoking. Fire damage has stopped, so they will not be hitting that gate anymore with any more of their torches to burn it down. Kush has silenced the arrow tower over here as a unit of Shotel warriors taking on a unit of Ivocate cohort, but here we have a unit of armored Shotel warriors looking like they're starting to make their way over to this tower to start making their way up onto the walls. Let's see what's going on here in the center. We have a lot of skirmish fire going back and forth. Syrian archers here firing into the Syrian archers of the defending Rome. Looks like these Syrian archers are taking some losses, trying to maybe get out of there. Their units are being struck down pretty quickly. We have a unit of the Thorax pikemen starting to come down. Okay, so whenever I scroll in, it seems like the replay gets a little choppy, so we're going to have to kind of pick our spots on when we scroll in to show some fighting. We do have a unit of the Shotel warriors here that have routed off of the battlefield. Armored legionnaires taking on a unit of Shotel warriors here. We did have a second unit come up onto the walls here. We have a unit of armored Shotel warriors pushing in up over here as well, taking on some armored legionnaires, auxiliary infantry, and another unit of auxiliary infantry coming in for the defending Rome player. Shotel warriors still over here fighting this unit of Ivocate, and armored Shotel warriors starting to get up on this tower as well. And we have another unit of armored Shotel warriors pushing up over here. So this unit of Balearic slingers is probably going to be the first target for these Shotel warriors. Yeah, they're going to try and get rid of them real quick and then probably push into the legionnaires, the armored legionnaires here, to give this unit of Shotel warriors a hand. We did see some archer fire. Archer fire coming in real quick, still aiming at the reserve lines for Rome over here. We have a unit of auxiliary Syrian archers here that have been basically double teamed by two units of from the Rome player, Ivocate cohort, and armored legionnaires, and also a unit of Libyan infantry. Let's see, starting to have some Samnite warriors push up onto this hill very slowly, walking their way up over here into some spear warriors for Arverni. This unit is severely depleted, so they will probably not be on the battlefield for very long. The unit of the Thorax swordsmen were down at the front wall, have brought their ways back up over here towards the hill. Syrian archers just resetting themselves, relocating themselves, maybe to get some more fire down, firing back into this unit of the Samnite warriors that have pushed up. Spear warriors, for Arverni have broken here. So they will, I'm guessing the Carthage player will start pushing up into this hill. And quickly over here I see the two units of the Socii Equites that had pulled out here for Rome, and the 3 units of the Arverni Heavy Horse still being a little bit of a headache. I mean, there's only 2 units back here. They are one of the better units that Carthage can bring to the battlefield. Really haven't had lost lots of men so far in these units, though, for the amount of cavalry that they are surrounded by. So pretty well done by dealing with this cavalry from the defenders from the Sally out here. Let's get back over to Kush's side, see how well we're doing. Okay, so Kush has made a big dent. They've pretty much taken out the entire defending side over here from Macedon and Rome, pushing a unit of armored Shotel warriors, normal unit of Shotel warriors, trying to chase down the foot companion general from Macedon. Ooh, Macedon still has a decent amount of troops. That would not be good if he lost his general here. The Legatus general over here for the defending Rome player is down 15 men from that unit as well. Another unit, Gallic Hunters starting to show their faces coming out of the town center, getting some shots into the Shotel and armored Shotel warriors on this side. 2 units of the, actually a couple of units from the defending Rome player, Ivocate cohort, armored legionnaires, another unit of armored legionnaires starting to waver here now. So, very well done. We have a unit of Shotel warriors for the attacking Kush player, Ulfer, starting to waver. Maybe they'll be able to regain themselves as some of the Rome forces. Two of the 3 units over here have been routed off of the battlefield. Let's get back over here, check out see what Carthage is doing still. Carthage is still just pushing up more of his units. His mercenary noble fighters are starting to get up onto the walls. Where did this cavalry go? The Roman cavalry is starting, maybe looking to come around over here onto Kush's side. I mean, Kush still does have his archers out here, so that would make sense, but that's a long trek to make their way all the way around. Arverni Heavy Horse pushing themselves into the tree cover here, so they have now disappeared into the realm of nothingness. Carthage is still pushing up some more units. Got 2 units of his Libyan infantry, unit of African pikemen over here, unit of shield bearers taking on some Libyan infantry here as well. Rome's starting to make a push up this through the little towns and villages inside this settlement here. It's got some units on this side actually taking on some of the Macedonian hoplites, a unit of chosen spearmen for Arverni pushing down the hill. Looks like maybe just was a little bit of a misclick. He's probably just going to try and reform their line here. We have a unit of the auxiliary Balearic slingers over here for the defenders. Rome really depleted, 28 men out of 120. Attacking Rome player here to solidifying himself another tower, just making sure that he has all of his back covered as he continues to push forward into the settlement. Rome has taken control, or Carthage has taken control of this tower. The attacking factions have taken control. There's always a leader for the attackers and the defenders. Kush making a huge push in here, getting caught up into the Spear Noble General for Arverni now. Where did the other 2 generals go? We did see, okay, so there's the Legatus General for the defending Rome player. I don't see the general for Macedon on this side anymore. Wow, that was a big turnaround here. I didn't know how well Kush was going to be able to do pushing in against Rome over here, but he has pushed Rome, Macedon, Arverni back on this side, actually pushing straight into the town center here as well with a unit of armored Shotel warriors taking on a unit of Oathsworn. We do have some Gallic hunters here in the back lines pushing in, taking some shots here at armored Shotel warriors. They have now put themselves into shield wall, so that should help with the defending from the archer fire. We have a unit of the Balearic slingers coming back up into the defending lines here. Rome player making some really good ground over here, breaking through a unit of hoplites here. He's going to have to contend with a unit of chosen spearband next. Should have a decent amount of archers in the back here, though. I do see there's a unit of Celtic skirmishers here. Any more archers? Yes. Another unit of Gaelic hunters here. Wow, not a lot of archers left. Oh, okay, so the 2 units of the Roman cavalry have pushed all the way around to take on this one lone unit of Shotel warriors. I guess to just get them off the battlefield. But here's the part that's not going to be really good. Oh, Macedon General. He is wavering. Wow. He's regained himself. I guess he was taking a lot of shots here from the Kushite archers. Back to the gates situation real quick. This is not going to bode well, just so you guys are aware, this is not going to bode well here for the defending cavalry, because Kush has control of this gate. They have control of this gate as well for the attacking faction. So this cavalry, if it were to be used or, worth it at all, they would have to run them all the way back around over to this gate, which is still an option, and they would be able to just charge right in here as long as Rome doesn't come over to take this gate. I mean, yeah, the attacking Rome doesn't come over to take this gate. We do have the Royal Kushite Guard here taking out the defending Legatus General. He's trying to get down into a charge, but they will be stopped. Ooh, defending Rome losing his general. Do we still have Carthage? The Arverni general is still here. Macedon general is still here, but this Roman general is starting to waver. Yeah, unit losing decisively, surrounded by Kushite Royal Guard and a unit of Evocade cohort here. So, defending Rome general has been routed off of the battlefield. We are starting to have a push here into the center. Some auxiliary and Syrian archers getting into a fight here with some thorax pikemen. Pikemen are in their pike formation. No, they are not. This unit of pikemen are not in their pike formation. They do have a unit behind them, though, in their pike formation though. The Arverni general over here is now being attacked by some armored Shotel warriors. Kushite Royal Guard sneaking his way through. Now he's in the back lines. Oh, these Gallic hunters are going to die. Rome chasing down this unit of the chosen spearmen over here. Big charge into the Gallic hunters. They are losing a lot of numbers. They've lost 44 men, 46 men so far in this unit. And now the general for Kush is going to be able to just cause havoc here, charging into the rear of this unit of pikemen. This unit of thorax pikemen has wavered They are routing. This unit is now starting to route. Wow. Well done there by Ulfer here with his Kush general getting into the rear lines. That was huge. He just opened this breach point up completely. He gave a little bit of a hand over here, taking out some of these archers over here for Rome to be able to push in. The Royal Kushite Royal Guard General is not done, though, routing another unit of Gaelic Hunters, routing some Chosen Spears. I'm seeing a ton. Oh, this is over. Look at all of these flags routing for the defending players. Look at how much the attacking forces still have their armies. Wow. That was fantastic. That was absolutely fantastically done by the attacking factions. But well, we still have a unit of shield bearers up over here on the hill. They are severely depleted down to 94. Well, not severely. They have lost 66 of their men in that unit, though. Macedonian general way back over here. He's got his pikes out. He is still running away, so he's shaken but not routed yet. Let's see what's going on. Where did all of that cavalry go? They did get rid of that unit of Shotel warriors out here. I do not see the cavalry forces anymore. I don't know where they went. Maybe they're in the woods. Maybe they're going to be in the woods trying to make their way around the back here of the settlement through all of these trees. This is all passable ground. Yes, this is all passable ground. So they could making their way around to this gate here to try and get a charge. With a minute 24 left, though, and this town center, this is over. This is over. They will not be able to take back this town center. So big. That was fantastic. That was absolutely fantastic. That was, I mean, they just shredded through the defending factions. That was great. There's a minute left in this replay. We're just going to fast forward, see if maybe we can see this cavalry. I mean, I don't know where they went. They are just gone off of the battlefield. Maybe they routed. Or, like I said, maybe they're trying to run their way around, but with 30 seconds left, this battle is over. What's retreating here? We have a unit of Samnite warriors retreating. Oh, we do have this foot companion general here for Macedon. 14 seconds left. Let's see what he's going to be able to do here, pushing into a whole host of legionnaires. Oh, destroyed. Foot companions, that's it. Wow. Wow, that was that was very instructional, I guess you could say. They destroyed the defenders here. Let's get into some of the army comps here real quick. We have Kaiser Doggy II as Carthage. His general was 0 kills. That was the unit that was killed off the battlefield by the combined forces. Actually, I think it was just the Arverni cavalry had taken out the Carthaginian general. Unit of Peltasts here, 91 kills. Cretan archers, 170, 109, and 39. His African pikemen, 81 and 47. We get into his Libyan infantry, 114, 134, 121, 272. Good job there. 95 and 238. Well done here. All of his Libyan infantry, aside of this one unit, all of the 5 units have over 100 kills. Mercenary Iberian swordsmen here, 1766. The noble fighters were the ones that were charged in the woods there, 30 and 38, and the mercenary Samnite warriors 180, 170, and 28. We get to Freestyle, who was commanding the Rome attacking army. He is general with 10 kills. Auxiliary Syrian archers here, 79, 163, and 164. Getting into his Evocade forces here, 9, 10, 10, 260, 161, and 126. Well done. Veteran Legionnaires here, 20, 40, and 212. Well done there by that unit. Auxiliary Infantry not even used. As you can see, full unit, no kills. Armored Legionnaires to round out his army, 28, 178, 152, 198, 168, and 179. Well done by Rome here. Had pretty much all of his units over 100 kills. Get to Ulfer here, his general, 272 kills. His general basically broke that battle for the attacking factions. He got into the rear lines there. I think he took out 1 or 2 generals for the defending. I know he took out the Legatus general for Carlos V's army. So that was, well done there by Ulfer. Getting into his archers, 203, 167, 176, and 189. Well done. We get into his Armored Chotel Warriors, 345 kills, 285, 394, almost 400 kills with that unit. Wow. 141, 150. Into his normal Chotel Warriors, 163, 120, 175, 37, 90, and 238. Wow. Well done, Ulfer. That's a lot of kills for these units. And then his slave infantry were 3, 12, 11, and 4, but it's just slave infantry, so whatever. We get into the Macedon player. This is Idek, who was commanding Macedon. His general was 0 kills. His citizen cavalry, 14 and 14. His archers, 9, 17. Cretan archers, 52 and 28. Hoplite, 0 kills. 27, 73 for these shield bearers, 62 and 77. Thorax pikemen, 65 and 4. Thorax swordsmen, 40, 88, 29, and 36. And his Thurio spears, 31 and 92. Carlos V here for Rome. He had 4 kills with his general. That was the one that was killed by Ulfer's Kushite Royal Guard. 4 kills for his general. Sociai Equites, 25, 17, and 154 for the normal Equites. Well done. Syrian archers that were up defending the walls on that left flank where Kush had pushed in, 29, 2, and 88. Balearic slingers as well, 43, 34, and 47. Getting into his Evocati cohort line, 143, 170, 161, 327. Well done there, and 119. So all of his Evocates getting well over 100 kills. Auxiliary spearmen here, auxiliary infantry, 50, 90. And his armored legionnaires, 107, 130, and 64. And then to the Arverni player, Misconceptuous. His general, 15 kills. Oathsworn, 60 and 119. Chosen Swordsman, 47, 14, 44, 79. Get to his Celtic Warriors, 37 and 37. His 1 unit of Naked Warriors, 71. His Noble Host did pretty well, 51, 60, and 83. But again, once those gates were taken by the attacking factions, they were useless unless they ran them all the way back around to the one gate that they still controlled. Chosen Spearmen here for Arverni, 34 and 24. Spear Warriors, 92. Celtic Skirmishers, 2 kills, and his Hunters did not. 1 unit, 110 kills. The other 2 did not do very well, 57 and 35. 28 minutes, 28 and a half minute battle. Pretty good. It was fun. I like covering it. I mean, that was just a huge push. Ulfer with a huge push on that left. Carthage with a huge push up on the mid left. And Rome just, I mean, that was just amazing. I'm sorry, I'm being very sloppy with my words here right now, but I can't get over how fast and they just mashed through Macedon and Rome over on the walls there. That was absolutely amazing. So yeah, guys, thanks for checking out this replay. I hope you enjoyed the content. Make sure to please give a like and a comment to the video, and if you're liking the content that I've been putting out, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, and I will talk to you guys soon. Have a good one.